Last time on the Language of Magic, the group, the Emerald Scale, had defeated the leader of the Night's Tide Pirates, Commodore Chet, and just escaped his sinking ship. You rested upon your own vessel and began journeying north, uh, heading towards the upper portion of the continent. During this fairly long trek, you guys had a good bit of communication, mostly done through Simon mentally. He reached out to a few people here and there, uh, and then eventually got a reply. Uh, Essentially through the mental communication nether from Syl that reached out to everyone who let you know that they had learned some things about one of the libraries, that he wasn't going to be able to find it through magical means. The dragons couldn't find it through magical means. And he will be sending you a care package, basically a payment to provide to a person in Nevelton, Darren's hometown. Uh, However, another message that you received was a call for help out to Simon. Basically, a claim that someone was in trouble, being hunted, stuck inside of a broken down town. The group, not sure if it was a trap or not, regardless of how obvious it was, wanted to get some additional information and sought the help from higher beings. Arcus reached out and got the help from, well, we'll go ahead and we'll give his name in the recap. He reached out and got the Black Hand of Death, who encouraged him to seek advice from the God of Adventuring. Unbeknownst to Arcus, when he reached out to the God of Adventuring, holding the hand of Parsnip and asking for the god's help squared, which had some kind of special meaning, the God of Adventuring really just answers prayers in one way: to make an adventure more interesting. And in his opinion, that's usually to make it a little more difficult. You guys continued on your journey, eventually hitting the mouth of the river, heading north. And at that time, Tango decided he was going to finally utilize the Black Pearl, a magical item that gave your ship a name and a personality. That name being randomly chosen, of course, Bodie McBoatface, and somewhat upbeat personality that enjoys singing sea shanties. It expertly navigated your boat up the river until it found a bank just off to the side of the city in which the cries of help had come from. The boat, animated as it can, reached out, grabbed hold of the shore, pulled the boat across, and you guys all began to dismount. Upon reaching the shore a little bit, cry could be heard across the bridge that you guys were up next to. Tango is the first to leap into action, charging towards this little girl that he could see being chased by this giant dog, a demonic mastiff. A bit of a surprise to Tango. He fell through the bridge, quickly used his abilities, catapulting himself back up towards it, and being able to see now that there was an illusion spread across the majority of the bridge and some of the surrounding area. This illusion had hidden some opponents. Once they began attacking, it became quite obvious that this was, again, the Crimson Order, the group of assassins that are out to kill Darren, one of which infiltrated your very home. At this point, Arcus and Darren are separated across a broken bridge. Tango is standing in the middle of it, and you guys are under attack. We will pick it up there now. You guys are on the crumbled bridge, fighting some of the Crimson Order. Give you guys a moment to take a look at the battle map. And Phalar, if you would please roll initiative so we can get you in this initiative order.
Absolutely. One moment.
And DM, if I didn't say that I cast Mage Armor, I don't have Mage Armor, right?
We can go under the assumption those of you that have mage armor, if you knock off that spell slot, you can say every day as part of my adventuring thing, I prepare my armor. That's totally fine.
Thank
Did-
God.
Did that roll send? It did not, did it? I'm trying from beyond, D&D Beyond, so I'm trying to see why it didn't.
For Phalar's benefit, also, they will need to make, I believe it's an intelligence check here in just a second. Yes, an investigation check.
Okay, one moment. I'm
Whoops. Not shield.
launching the regular character sheet because D&D Beyond doesn't work.
Excellent.
All right. And then a investigation, you said?
If you would, please. Just curious if you see the bridge or if you see the crumbled bridge. All right. You see the battle map as it is.
I don't know.
Currently.
Sorry about that. Jesus.
That's okay. That's okay. All three did fail. You see the map as it is right now. You do not see the crumbled bridge. So you essentially see an entire bridge here. Directly to your north a little bit, there's actually a rock that seems to be cutting through the orc up there that's currently engaged with Simon. So yes, you still see this illusionary terrain.
What's the thing attacking Simon?
That is a spiritual weapon.
And then would I know what the green aura there is?
That
Would I
appears to be
have seen that?
spirit guardians
Okay, that's kind of what I figured.
that are
Okay.
actually around the wrong thing. I need to fix that real quick. Give me 1 second, guys.
I was going to ask that earlier.
Drognar does not have spirit guardians. That belongs to Brother Malachor. Tinga, and before we kick off, something that I feel I should have done before, if you could roll a perception check for me, I'd appreciate it.
Do I have to?
You don't have to, but you can only benefit, I promise. Excellent. Can you join me in Whispers for just a moment as I tell you why you rolled a perception check?
Sure.
Okay, so this is very simple. I just wanted to let you know I forgot about something with your investigation that you made before. You recognize that this is a hallucinatory terrain, so the entire terrain is kind of see-through to you. So the crumbled bridge and so forth. As part of the hallucinatory terrain, you will see that there is in fact a nice little tree just a little bit north of Arcus. It's north of Arcus, a little bit north of that Mivalorn creature. It's semi-transparent, and you do in fact see a robed individual hidden inside that illusion that you're able to see through.
Excellent. Sounds good.
And that was it.
Awesome.
I'm heading on back up.
Right on.
All right, everyone. Who is going to be controlling Darren? Anybody volunteer?
I can try.
I mean, we have at least 2 turns worth of notes from him.
Excellent. So as long as people have access to his notes, we will give Darren to Arcus.
Yeah, Darren is very specific. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I like how they broke down exactly what to do, and I was just like, do this. Okay, bye.
Like, I just want to see the whiteboard next to the computer.
Yeah, right? Like, geez.
I love it.
And would anyone care to take over Parsnip?
I could do that. I don't know if do we have anything from Parsnip?
No, they haven't used the no DM chat yet.
Okay.
That's fine. Just roll a natural 20 or a natural 1.
Yeah, it's pretty much Parsnip.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah. I see
We'll have
it.
access to her.
I now see him.
All right. And so we shall begin.
Hold on real quick, guys.
We're holding
Okay.
on.
That second will give me a moment to figure out Parsnip.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem. Here we go. Let's switch this. As the first, Drognar has already gone their turn this round. They were the very last one to go in the previous round. But there is someone who you can't see who is higher in initiative than anyone else. Here we go. On this person's turn, the first thing that happens is that Arcus and Darren continue to sizzle from the bomb of acid that went off between them. Wow, that's about as good as it
Wow.
gets. Arcus and Darren, you're going to take 8 points of damage. Acid damage. And
Do I have Darren's sheet? Sorry.
you do. Yeah, that should work.
If we break the illusion, does the magic change?
The hallucinatory terrain is not going to go away. It's non-concentration, which is wonderful.
That's fun.
Arcus, if you and Darren could again give me a dexterity saving throw, please. As you kind of turn, look over your shoulder, and right between you and Darren, an explosion of acid once again goes off between the two of you. Well, Darren saves. I believe you both saved. Well done. Put this in public to make it easier for me. All right, you're each going to take 11 points of acid damage.
Does Darren have anything that deals with acid?
No, he's got necrotic and radiant damage resistance, but that's it.
Okay, so
With that, Simon, you are inside of a little. You're inside an unhappy place with a weapon that's attempting to attack you. You are starting your turn inside of this guy's aura, so if you would please make another wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Yep. Well, I would if my character sheet would open up. There we go.
Okay. 18. 17 necrotic, sir.
Okay. And so let's take another concentration save. Assuming that saves. So haste is still up. I am going to as a bonus action, chug a potion of healing to get 7 points of health back. So not great. I'm at 18 health. And then I'm going to drop a fireball. Where am I going to drop fireball? Because it's a 20-foot radius. Give me 1 second.
I will be slightly hosey and say that this is like a rock next to you, so you can't like put it inside the rock. That would work. Totally, yeah. You'll get yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. Trying to get both of them, but that's fine if I can't. Actually, you know what? If I try to move, I'm going to get attacked. So instead of fireball, not ideal, but it's fine. I'm going to do nope, not hunger. Arms of Hadar. Because I think if I do that, they can't take reactions if they fail to save. Yeah, so I'm going to cast Hunger of Hadar. It's a 10-foot sphere around me, which shouldn't get Parsnip or Phalar, and it will get both of those guys.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it so I can see the right save to use.
Yep. That didn't give us a save, did it?
No, that was this.
Wisdom. Oh, that was. God bless. Sorry, y'all. Here we go.
You got this.
I
There
don't
it
think
is.
I do. Strength save of 15.
Drognar!
Yeah, figured.
Actually, oh no, he's supposed to have that. All right, and this guy. He
Okay,
said
so
he
one of
will
them
not
failed.
succeed.
All right. So I'll roll damage on that. 8 necrotic damage to both of them. Half as much on a failed save. And Simon's going to try to book it. He's going to risk the attack of opportunity because it would just be from the ogre, right? Not the weapon.
Correct. The weapon does not get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So he's going to run over here to Parsnip. So I guess.
Wait. Hold on. It's 10 feet of movement to go here. That's 10 feet of movement because you're inside of the
Sphere. Okay.
the spiritual guardians.
Okay. And then.
So that's 10.
So-
You can move the rest of your movement. I just wanted to.
Yeah. No, thank you. So that was 20, and I think I have 30 feet of movement. Yes, I have 30 feet of movement. So I'm gonna go right here. And I guess I will take that attack of opportunity if you desire.
No attacks of opportunity. Drognar. Oh no, Drognar made their save. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So they do get to do it. Yeah. Okay. He would. Drognar hit. Drognar roll shit.
Ragnar failed. I was gonna shield. I was gonna shield if I needed to, but I don't. Whew.
Anything else for Simon?
No, that's bonus action, and movement.
All right, Tango, over to you. You see on both sides of you crumbled bridge. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, I'm in a precarious situation, stuck in the middle of this bridge, and attackers on both sides. I don't know which way to go, who to save. And then I see it. And I'm going to try and get over there, so I want to try and leap over this side of the bridge.
That's no problem. With your strength, you can leap over the bridge. No check required.
Excellent. 15. 30. Is that my movement speed? Yes. Well, action dash. Another 30. Get right up beside this little girl. Hopefully she's not some enemy in surprise. And as I get close to Darren and Arcus here, I am going to point to that tree just north of the big doggo and yell out, "There! She's there! That tree! It's fake! It's not real! She's hiding behind it!"
Arcus, go ahead and give me a perception check. You still have this giant beast kind of breathing down your neck, even though you can kind of tell it's an illusion at this point. It's still there. You see Darren killed over, horribly hurt with daggers in his back. You're just too distracted. You can't quite see what it is he's referring to.
Maybe you'll notice it if I'm a little more dramatic, and I'll use a bonus action to make my cloak billow and point at the tree.
Arcus, go ahead and make one more perception check as if you had advantage using Tango's inspiring cloak here. Darren glances over in that direction, and you see that he too is kind of now looking just a little north of you. What was their passive? Yeesh. Yeah, you look over, you can see that there's some of the trees to your north are an illusion, but you can't quite make out whoever it is that he's pointing to. All right, Tango, anything else?
I think that's all I got. That's full movement, action to dash, and bonus action.
All right, the Mivalorn and the little girl both appear somewhat transparent to all of you guys now, as they are clearly illusions to your investigation. All right, Arcus, what do you wish to do?
Okay. Funny how you have a week to get ready and you still don't know what you want to do. I will cast mirror image on myself.
I need to get that spell.
Action, bonus action, some sort of healing. Hopefully. What do I have? Ooh. I will bonus action greater healing potion. Oops. That's what I want.
Right.
And sorry, I'd never remember this. What's greater healing?
That's 44 plus 4, correct, guys?
I believe so.
11, 15. And movement. I know there's something over here. I don't know what. I will go this way.
All right. Be thinking about what you want to do with Darren in a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything else for Arcus?
Nope. That's Arcus.
All right. Phaler, you're up.
Woohoo! Okay. I'll move over here. I am going to cast Enemies Abound on this guy here. And unfortunately, I have to cut and paste because my Beyond 20 is not working. But it's a DC 16 intelligence save.
Let me check something real quick. Okay. They are going to succeed on that one.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. They might. Well, okay. There you go.
They fail. All right. So yeah, random targeting, and it's concentration for me.
All right.
Can I? So, what would bonus action a potion with for Simon do? Is that just a roll?
You'd have to roll it,
Is that okay?
or you
Yeah.
roll
So
it for him.
Simon, I'm gonna give you a potion. I just have to look and see which one I have at the moment. Okay. So Simon, I'm going to give you a potion of supreme healing.
Jesus.
You were looking a little ill for 44.
Oh my God. I will pay you back on that one. That pops me up, so I am back to full health. Just in
Awesome.
time.
And let me, yeah, and that's it for Baylor.
Oh, you are the best.
Awesome. Good job.
I didn't want to see you die so quick. I just got back.
At least one more round.
PTSD. It's totally fine.
All right. Back over to Darren, piloted by Arcus.
Okay. Bonus action cast Shield of Faith spell for +2 AC. It requires concentration. So he'll do that. Full action dodge. Hasted action, do a shield attack behind him where he thinks he got hit from. It'll be at disadvantage. Don't forget to try to topple if you hit.
Okay, go ahead and roll a disadvantage attack.
There's no one there, is there? Shield. Where's his shield attack?
I believe in you.
Is one-handed or two-handed? Does it make any difference?
If he uses two-handed, he loses +2 to his AC.
Got it.
Or +3, actually.
He will do a one-handed. Oops, that's supposed to be
Jesus.
disadvantage.
All right, you guys see Darren spin around and fling his shield behind him as if to attack something, but he doesn't seem to connect with anything.
That's really upsetting because he finally crit.
It is. It is. Poor Darren.
Movement, get 10 feet away from the girl closer to Arcus if she's real. That doesn't make sense. He's a brave boy. No, he's not. He's all fucked up. No, I'll just listen to what he said and get 10 feet closer to Arcus. Reaction, cast the shield spell as needed. The first casting does not require a spell slot. Okay, I guess that's turn.
Okay. Someone's going to go. Tango, if you could give me again another perception check, please. All right. Tango, you're going to hear a little whispery sound nearby, but you're not exactly sure where it's from. And then you look over and you see these two arrows that are inside of Darren's shoulders, kind of like one on either side of him. They suddenly just sort of vanish. Darren's going to go, "Look out, Arcus! She's coming for you!" I think 17 actually misses. Is that correct, Arcus? A 17, does that miss you?
No, 17 hits, but I do have
Okay.
what's it called?
You've got
You've got mirror image, don't you?
mirror images.
Mirror image.
So if you
yes.
could go ahead and roll 2 mirror images.
How does that work in the new one? Sorry. Okay. Roll a d6. One of the duplicate. If any of the d6s rolls a 3, roll a d6 for each of your remaining duplicates. Oh. Okay.
Okay,
This is weird.
we'll do this. The first roll you rolled for one of your duplicates. You would I think you would roll like 3d6, then 2d6, then 1d6 as you have them. But essentially, your first roll would have caught it. The second roll, or the first one of your second attack, would have caught it. So the 3 will negate 1, the 4 will negate 1. You have 1 duplicate left. Does that work?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. This is complicated now.
All right. Parsnip, you're up.
All right. Can you? I can't select. Can I select it? There it is. Okay. I kept selecting my token instead of Parsnips, but that's because they're side by side. And I'm zoomed out. Anyway, Parsnip is going to use his Staff of Thunder and Lightning and shoot lightning strike at the orc that's right in front of him here.
Drone or dodge.
Well, that's unfortunate. Good lord. And then I'm not particularly familiar with the Ranger's bonus actions, so I don't know that I have much else to do.
He's pretty much got 2 actions. One, he can give himself advantage on an attack, or he can like cast Hunter's Mark on something, but he never uses Hunter's Mark, so he probably wouldn't do that.
That's fair.
Do we have the
Okay. Yeah.
damage? Do we have the damage for that? Was it 96? What?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. It's 96. I don't know why I didn't roll those.
You're rolling good.
I'm channeling Nip.
It seems so. All right. Anything else for Parsnip?
I'm just gonna hop over the wall here and kind of hide behind, gigantic Simon and Phalar.
Okay. Brother Malakar is a seasoned fighter, so he has some ideas what's going on. He sees the enemies all around him. He's not sure who to attack. It will take his scythe, and it's going to move down here and attempt to attack Drognar. Just got to find the little button. There's the button. Okay. He's going to hit Drognar. Drognar will take damage. Oh, I hit Drognar! He's then going to move to the group. As he's going to use the spirit guardians to capture as many as he can. So if everybody present could please make a wisdom saving throw.
Did you say everybody needs to?
Phalar,
Mhm.
Parsnip, and Simon.
Oh, I see. I got you. I wasn't on the screen. Okay.
18 necrotic damage.
You gonna clean up? Back here.
If you ever need help, I can knock people's saves out pretty quick. I'm gonna guess that's for Parsnip and Phalar and Simon, all taking 18 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah, I already took it. And I gave you a con save for.
Yep, I saw.
Cool.
Then he's going to use Word of Radiance, and he'll just go iniquity as a burst of energy goes out around him. Take that last step. He's got 35 movement. So if each of you can make a Constitution saving throw now, DC 18, for 8 points of radiant damage.
Oh, shoot. It's dropped. Haste is gone.
Oh no, who did you haste?
It was
It was
Darren.
Darren.
Okay, well,
Yep.
if anybody loses a turn, that makes the most sense.
He fully loses a turn, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Phalar, if you could roll a con save for you and Parsnip.
Yep. Sorry here. On.
Okay, another 8 points of damage to you and to Parsnip.
Got it.
With that, Drognar goes running up and goes, "Oh, he's there!" And they'll attempt to attack Phalar. Sorry, Phalar. You just prime target. I assume a 28 is going to hit,
Yeah, I can't really stop that.
and I assume the 29 is going to hit.
Nope.
I thought 29 was the damage for a minute, and I was like, oh, Jesus.
No, but the damage between the two of them is a 31 total of slashing as this guy goes charging in. The Spirit Guardians were cast prior to the Enemies Abound on the Cleric, and so he's not affected by it because he was already excluded from the spell. So he's able to run into it. You see that he's not affected by it by any way. He swings on Phalar 2 times. Simon, you're up. Oh, no, excuse me. The mage is up. One more time. If you could please make a dexterity saving throw for me, Arcus, for you. And I think you can go ahead and make it for Darren. And if I'm not mistaken, you guys both made your last save, correct?
Yeah, the last one we were good, but the one before that we didn't.
Okay, so no residual from the last time, but unfortunately you both are affected by it this time. You'll take 18 acid damage, the two of you, and you're coated in acid and you're currently sizzling. You'll be affected with it the second round. Now, knowing where to look, she's no longer really hidden all that well inside of the illusion.
Okay. But I'm assuming that's after the spell, not a
Yeah.
chance to counterspell.
Yeah, after the spell, it becomes visible. You wouldn't have been able to see it previously, and now you could see the
Fair
mage
enough.
that's over to the side who just hit you with the acid.
Hello, mage.
All right, now it is Simon's turn.
All right, Simon's going to take damage for being in Radiant, his circle, right? So he has to do another save?
Yeah, at the start of your turn.
Yep. Okay. Let's see what's going on. It's a wisdom save, right?
Yes, sir. 16 will fail.
Okay.
I'll roll a damage in since it was pretty darn high before. Can only get lower, right? Ten damage.
Okay.
Just remember, your movement is cut in half while you're inside of it.
Yep. He's gonna go ahead and
Sorry, hang on. The Spirit Guardians only happens if you end your turn in it.
I thought it also is, or if you start your turn. Am I getting that wrong?
Yeah, it's now if the first time you enter, or if it moves on to you, or if you end your turn in it.
Okay, cool. I remember I didn't like the way they did it at first, and that might be an improvement to the emanation. So take that 10 back, Simon. If you stay inside of it, you'll take 10.
okay. So Simon's gonna take a page out of Phalar's book, and he's gonna turn into a giant purple gorilla and cast polymorph on himself.
Is he doing it in the order you described it? Because I think that's better.
Yes, he's gonna cast polymorph on himself after he turned into the purple gorilla.
I love it.
Where is the gorilla token? Do I have access to the gorilla token? Yes. And he's annoyed with this cleric, so he's just gonna go to town on this cleric. Where are the stats for this guy? Polymorphed ape. There he is. Oh, so much better. All right.
It sucks that you get the crit because polymorph is an action. You don't get another action as the ape.
Oh, fuck! Damn it. Pardon my language. Sorry. This has now got an explicit tag on it. Okay, cool. Oh, well. That's fine. Well, he wouldn't know not to leave. Oh. Can I make an intelligence check to see if he knows to leave the circle? He's got an intelligence of 5. I don't.
And you do what you think is right.
He doesn't leave the circle. 3, y'all. So I guess he will take the damage from that.
All right, 10 damage. Do you want me to knock it off for the monkey for you?
Yeah, please.
And make a constitution save with the monkey's constitution save.
Okay. This would be awful if I failed. Please. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, see, he's got good con. All right.
Okay.
So there you go. You're getting ready to pound on Brother Malachor.
Sorry for the explicit tag.
All right, Tango, you're up.
It's all fucking good, I swear, anyways.
I try it every time.
Okay, I see the mage. I'm going to try and book it over there. 30 feet gets me right up next to her. And I look her in her face and say, "Leave my friends alone." And I will take a couple swings. I don't recall if... For some reason, I had Bless checked off on my character sheet, and I don't remember if that was this combat or the combat before. Nobody has Bless, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'll turn that.
That was the combat before because I did too, Tango.
Okay,
If he did, it's gone anyway because he cast Shield of Faith on himself.
right, okay. Okay. Weapon. Psionic Strike for if I hit.
You start to come down, and she looks a little bit fearful in her eyes, and her hand goes up, and a shield appears.
Can I counterspell that?
I guess if you want to and you're within range.
Do I want to?
Yes.
Yeah, I think I do.
Okay, she'll make the con save. It's just Warcasters. Warcaster
Oh,
count.
sorry. Never mind. Counterspell is not prepared. My bad. One time I didn't take it.
Oh,
Well, nerds.
Sorry, Tango.
that's okay. Just trying to save you from taking more acid damage. No big deal. Okay, so that one will miss.
But you graze her.
Hang on one second here. I got a weird question for you. I don't know how I would determine this, but do I think if it was a 23 it would hit? Or, you know what? Let's just do it anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to use a reaction to take out one of my Zorvital tokens and burn it for insight. As a reaction, when I make an attack roll, I can burn it to gain a flash of foresight, adding my proficiency bonus to the attack roll.
Okay. All right. You bring the weapon down. She raises up as a shield begins forming. In an instant, you just grab hold of that little token for a second. You feel it disintegrate into your hand. Your arm curves ever so slightly. You go upwards, up underneath her shield, and you connect.
Hell yeah. Awesome. Okay, let's roll damage. Mark off my token.
So 25 damage, right?
I think I accidentally clicked it twice, so we'll just take the
We'll take the
first one.
25, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Con save, DC 13.
With or it would be a straight roll because I have Mage Slayer. If
Okay,
was
she
Warcaster.
has Warcaster. The first one was the 9. So that would be the straight roll. With that, you break her concentration.
Excellent.
And Kaylin becomes visible. She had greater invisibility cast on her.
Beautiful. Alright, I'll take a second swing. Can I do a telekinetic thrust? Can I make her prone?
Is that part of your other thing?
When I hit with a psionic strike.
Yeah, 3. You drop her prone.
Drop her prone, and I will swing again, and now at advantage. Ooh.
On the ground, she's down there, but her shield kind of follows her, and you just go down on top, and it deflects off of her shield.
I'm going to burn my inspiration to re-roll that if I can.
Go for it.
I like hitting things. Oh, come on.
Oh, unfortunately, it still just glances off of her shield as she's kind of laying underneath it, wincing as you come down on her.
Alright, well, she'll take the graze damage, and I think that's going to be it for me. Yep, no bonus actions to use at the moment, so EOT.
All right, Arcus. Baylor, you're on deck.
I'm going to shoot a ray of frost at Caleb.
Sir. That hits, and that crits.
Okay. On a hit, he takes damage, and his speed is reduced by 10. Okay, sorry. So I rolled damage, and then it's full damage, correct? Like that?
It's should be correct. So it's 2d8 plus 16. So good hit. What's that? 29.
Then I'm going to run over to my boy Darren and hand him a potion of greater healing.
You try to hand it to him in his hand. What can't grab it because he is stunned currently.
Oh, yeah. But it's a full action to
You can
feed it to him, right?
You can give him the potion as a bonus action and roll it yourself if you want to like pour it in his mouth and it'll kind of glug down a bit.
Okay. That's fair. 44 plus 4. 15 for Darren.
As a greater?
I'll add- Yes.
All right. By the way, when you hit Kalen with your spell, you did crit, but you see they kind of rolled with the attack a bit, so it didn't do full damage.
Sure. And then I'll take 10 more of movement. That's all I have left. Get away from him, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Phalor, you're up.
All right. First thing is vicious mockery on the orc in front of me, because he's an asshole.
He's going to go ahead and he's going to re-roll that. He's going to use Indomitable. So he has to add a 9 to this next roll.
Of course he does.
31. Jognar, not stupid.
All right. And I'm going to take a bonus action to drink a healing potion. It's going to be the other supreme healing potion. And heals for 49.
Very nice.
That's helpful considering where I was. All right. Oof. Thalar is going to do that, and
You'll get
doesn't hurt.
you'll get a couple opportunity attacks here.
Hope this doesn't hurt too bad.
All right. There it is. Oops. Yeah. So they're going to cast this spell as you leave their space. Oh wait, is it no longer a touch spell? No, it is a touch spell. Why is there a con save? I don't know if I
That's
get.
new.
It's weird. I thought it was supposed to attack you.
Yeah. It's a touch.
That's weird. Okay, because Warcaster.
So it gives you an opportunity to not take as much damage.
Oh, okay. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm sorry. It doesn't. I don't actually have to use an attack spell. So, yeah, they would have done. They would have done this. So, yes, if you make a Constitution save, as they attempt to inflict wounds upon you as you walk away.
Asshole.
Yeah, they rolled for shit. Okay, so you take 6 points of necrotic damage. But Drognar is going to attack as well. I believe that will land for 11 points of Drognar damage.
What is Drugnar's 4 custom damage?
Oh, that's from Great Weapon Master.
I just figured it was Drognar. So.
He should have a Drognar bonus. You're right.
No, I think he's good.
Okay, I mean, I still feel good about my decision. Hit for failure.
All right. Kaylin, she's not going to move. She's just going to look at Arcus and kind of pose herself for a moment. She takes out a dagger, and as she does, you could see that it's like pulls out of a sheath, and it has a coating of poison on it as she flings it towards you. As she kind of doesn't move, the way she kind of stands, leaning back and forth just a little bit. You're not sure which angle the attack's going to be coming from. So she'll attack with advantage here. 18. Does an 18 hit Arcus?
I'll use shield.
Okay. And then she'll use her offhand attack to throw the other dagger. And then she will just completely miss with a 2 on her second attack. She looks a little annoyed. Parsnip, you're up. By the way, Kaylin's the one that was rolling 31s on poor Darren. All right, what would you like Parsnip to do?
That is a good question. I am looking to see if there are any good nip options. Let's see.
Shillelagh's there, what he usually uses for melee.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I think he's going to do. Is Shillelagh the cleric there?
19, I believe, hits. I'm gonna check. Oh, nope. Their AC is 20.
All right. I think Parsnip is going to try to get away as well.
Okay. Anything else you wish for Parsnip to do?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right. The Malcor will take an intelligence check here. Eightmon, if you would please, would you make a Constitution saving throw as this drow reaches towards your giant form and said, "Iniquity's blight upon you."
How's the 24 look?
That'll save.
Yay!
You'll take 38 points of necrotic damage. You're cut in half to, what's that, 19?
Yeah, I think that's 19.
And if you make one more con save to maintain your polymorph.
God.
I think that just makes it. The DC was 10.
Yeah, okay, cool. Meets beats. Whew. Hopefully, if you're okay with that, I'm happy with that.
Yeah. And yeah, it's clearly giant ape, so it's going to hit you with this spiritual weapon. Does a 13 hit?
Yes, barely.
10 force damage and 1 more con save. Made it. And that will end his turn. Drognar, seeing the ape. Oh, big monkey! Come over and attempt to attack you twice. He pulled that natural 1. He's going to use something for that natural 1, though. Actually, no, he's just going to be pissed off, and he's going to action surge. Ah, stupid monkey! There we go. All right. You get slashed 3 times in your thigh. You take a total of 45 points of slashing damage. And if you could make 3 DC 10 Constitution saves.
Well, I rolled them, but they didn't come through.
And I was doing your damage, wasn't I?
Hold on, I just got an error saying my connection to the server has been interrupted. Let's try refreshing. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, here you fine.
Okay. Yeah, roll 20 just completely waited out on me. Hold on real fast.
And he did cleave you, actually. So, yeah, it's actually going to be 4 Constitution saves. Ugh. Because he got his... Oh, no, cleave is not... It is not the one within 5 feet. Ah, okay, so never mind.
Roll 20 is not coming back up for me.
All right, I'll take your saves for you. Don't think it's going to work.
Dang it, I never got to punch something.
Yeah, the second one actually is going to go down back to...
Okay.
And when you come back, you'll actually have been hit 1 time.
I'll be down probably, I think.
No, it's just the last one connects with regular old Simon. Okay.
What was the... Hold on. What was that last one's attack? Was it a...
26?
Oh, never mind. I was going to shield, but that doesn't work. But if I'm back to Simon, I can force him to re-roll that with a lucky feat.
Okay. $16?
I miss.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut down and come back because I can't get roll 20 back.
All right. Do you want to tell me what you want to do, or just want to take your turn when you come back?
Shoot, it is my turn, isn't it? I can't see my sheet or anything, and it won't pull up my phone either.
That's fine. You just want to do it when you finish restarting?
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be right back.
All right. Simon will go in just a moment. But first, Lyssandra's going to go. Tango. Lysandra just very slowly stands up. She kind of looks directly at you. You're not a target. And she kind of brushes herself off. And, yeah.
I might not be your target, but you'll have to go through me to get him.
And she just kind of... She stands there and she moves just a little bit. And it looks like she's getting ready to cast a spell. With that, Tango, it is your go.
Should have taken the opportunity when you had it. And I will swing into her 2 more times. That should not have been with advantage now that she's standing again. So 17.
As you swing at her, she kind of leans back. She puts up her shield, but your sword kind of goes just past her entirely as she kind of is dodging out of the way.
Okay, so that'll graze. Is she like concentrating on like a held action?
Shoot. Oh, okay. I guess she would have the disadvantage on a con check, right?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll swing again. Ooh.
She's kind of graceful in how you attack her the second time. She just kind of tilts just a little bit as the blade goes by.
Okay. The graze will
roll it
still
again.
hit. Should save.
Anything else for Tango?
I really wanted to kill her, but that's okay. I think that's it.
All right.
I'm back, and I do apologize. That 16 would hit me. I did my math wrong. So if you want to roll damage for
No problem.
Cobra Guy.
Damage is already done. I took it off you. It is your turn there, son.
Okay, cool. I'm going to drop a fireball probably somewhere around here. He's not going to deal with concentration spells anymore. Let's see, where can I get... So 20... If I drop it here, would I get all through both of them?
And yourself, yes.
Yeah, about that. I'm going to careful spell it. Actually, if I'm going to careful spell it, I might as well just drop it on myself. I'm going to careful... so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use innate sorcery as my bonus action to up my save, and then I'm going to combine careful spell and transmuted spell. So
Wait,
we're going to do...
Can you do all that? I thought you could just do one meta magic.
Nope. Thanks to my level ups, when I'm in innate sorcery, I can combine two of them.
Oh, okay, cool. So, you're combining it into what now?
Just for flavor and fun, because I just want to be extra. I'm going to do lightning damage. So it's going to be a giant ball of lightning instead of a giant ball of fire. And that's only going to cost me 2 sorcery points. So I need a save. Where is Fireball?
I have done all the saves.
Okay. Brother Malachor fails. Why do you have... What's the Constitution saving throw? Okay, cool. Sweet. That's 29 lightning damage to both. And then he's going to try to get out of here. Going this way. So, actually, it's half movement while I'm in here, right?
Uh-huh.
So that's 10 feet, that's 20 feet, that's 30 feet if I go that way. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet would just put me right outside, and I would still be in his range. So that's perfect.
But Brother Malachor...
Yeah, we'll do that.
Brother Malachor still gets to attack you, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's not very nice.
Well, I just dropped a giant ball of lightning on it myself, so...
Yeah, right as you get past him, he's going to fling this at you. He's actually going to use an attack check. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Take 29 points of guiding bolt
Fuck.
damage.
I'm down. Love it.
You start running away and you feel this in your back, and Simon just hits the ground and scoots along. All right, but you got away from him. Arcus, you're up, and Failure, you're on deck.
All right. Arcus just looks at Caleb and he says, I just found out I'm colorblind. The news came out of the purple. And I'll cast Hideous Laughter out of the ring on Caleb.
Kaylin, the woman in black.
Kaylin, yeah, sorry.
All right. What's the save?
You're asking a great question that I wasn't ready for. Wisdom. Wisdom 16.
All right. That's a good one for her. Oh, 18.
Fiddlesticks. All right.
Snicker.
That's unfortunate. Hoping that she wasn't good at that.
She's really not. Oh, no. She's just a little bit.
Okay. Then I will use my bonus action to cast a leveled spell. Cast Arcane Vigor on myself. Well, I can only cast it on myself. And then movement. Back to here. That'll be turn.
All right. And be planning on Darren. Failure, you're up.
Of course. All right. Starry Wisp at that little orcicle there, and then I'm going to follow it up with a healing word on Simon.
Right. Let's go ahead and roll your attack.
Did you just call that thing an orcticle?
I did.
I love it.
Did that attack go?
You used your Woven Emotion ability.
Oh, no, apparently I used Parsnip. Let me try that again. Goodness. Okay. I think that worked.
All right. The 16 will miss.
Okay. And then my healing word. I just cast it once, so not that magical. But second level healing word, Simon 14. Try to
I
keep
will
them.
take it.
And that is it for Valar. Read them again.
All right. Darren's turn.
Oh, weird. Why is it not me? There it is.
Darren. We're beyond what he told me to do. Can he do? He will. Ugh, and he's so beat up. Okay, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself. Second level. And he'll go to here. Does he have like a bonus action attack or anything? I think that's it. Yeah, I won't waste a bunch of time trying to figure him out. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, that's all I got.
Caitlin's going to go. She looks at Darren, looks towards you, shrugs, and moves over to Darren. Will attack. 28. Darren would attempt to. You would be able to use shield, so he'd use shield. I would assume, because he would be hit, but it's still going to beat the shield. He lost concentration on the additional +2 because he was stunned.
Oh shit! Is it actually the stunned condition?
I believe it's. I'll double check. Hold on, that's a good point. This would be a big difference here.
It's a wave of lethargy that's supposed to hit him. Let me.
They are incapacitated, so concentration is broken.
Yeah.
The follow-up doesn't hit. Actually,
I'll use a reaction.
you're gonna reduce the damage that he takes.
Yeah. What is it?
Okay, that's good because he's gonna take a bunch of damage here.
What is my die?
Arcus, can you have Darren make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Yes.
First one does hit.
Oof.
Okay, he makes the save, so he is not silenced, which is great. But he still takes the whisper dust poison. He takes 4d8 damage plus sneak attack damage. Oops, one of those sneak attacks was too many, so 2 less. So 34 plus 8, so 42 points of damage on Darren.
Then he goes down.
I reduce it by 5.
37 points of damage on Darren.
Oh, he has 1.
Tango, you
Not 111.
deflect a little bit of that dagger, and it absorbs just enough that Darren, he looks like he's about to collapse. Poison, you can see it seeping through in his eyes, through his mask, but he stays up.
I got you, buddy.
And she kind of looks around. Parsnip, you're up.
Parsnip's going to come over here and he's going to try his luck at a lightning strike from the rod and shoot a line at the cleric and the orcticle.
He rolled another 5, so it hits Drognar. Brother Malacro, just try the other save. Oh boy! Yep. Holy shitballs!
That's not the damage.
Oh,
I rolled D96 somehow.
Yeah,
Rolled
I was
9D6.
like, what is that?
I saw that. I'm like, holy shit! No, that's just I'm an idiot. Let me try that again.
That would have been awesome. Awesome.
I mean,
Still really good. Fucking Parsnip, man. And when he's not even here.
it's Parsnip. Yeah, it's not even. It's not fair.
Right. Let's see.
Well, don't tell Devin, even though this is recorded.
Right.
And his Spirit Guardians drops. At least for this round.
Parsnip goes, yay! And then runs over here. And that's it.
Right. Change what poor Brother Malachor is going to do. He gets to make another save, though. Oh, he gets to make 2 of them. He's been hit a couple of times. Hold on, let's just check something real here. No advantage.
Yeah, any damage for enemies abound. I'm sorry, I should have told
What
you.
the hell?
It's probably a lot. So I imagine he's probably dropped by now. Maybe not.
There we go. All right.
There.
He's probably been hit about that many times.
That's fair. I will drop enemies abound.
But that would have been fine though, because he was rolling. My gosh, these guys over here are rolling for shit. These are the extras too. These are the ones that were added by the god of adventuring.
They're the ones that kill Simon.
Okay, so his spiritual weapon stays up because that's non-concentration. Tactically speaking, it's better to go here. That didn't cast right. Hold on. Spiritual weapon's the one I want. Ooh, Simon, I believe a 25 is going to hit you with the spiritual weapon for 6 damage.
Okay, I'll take the 6.
And it just tactically makes sense for him to do this. He'll cast Spirit Guardians again. Spell slot. Drognar is immune. He's going to put himself here between Phalar and Simon. If you guys can give me wisdom saving throws, please.
What is it from?
The Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
All right, it is 8 points of radiant necrotic damage. Or it's 17 if you fail, 8 if you make your save. So 8 for Simon.
I thought it was okay. So
and
Simon's down again.
17 for Phalar.
Oh, I just rolled Parsnip out of like rolling everybody. Ignore Parsnip. 17. Got it.
Here. We'll do that next round. Bonus action, he attacked with his weapon, so that is Brother Malachor. Drognar! Drognar looks down at Simon over here. He's going to do an object interaction to kind of mess around in Simon's lifeless body for a second, and he's going to pull something out of his hand. Interesting stick. And then he's going to move up to Phalar. Elfie. He's going to swing on the elf.
Okay.
AC 23.
That hits.
But a 13, I believe, misses.
That does miss.
And he rolls minimum 10 damage.
Fantastic.
He seems to be fascinated with something that he's holding in his hand. Distracted him ever so slightly. You see he's holding Simon's little wand in his hand right now. Lysandra's going to go. Tango, Lysandra's standing right there, like just looking right at your face. And this grin kind of goes across her, and you see her mouthing something, and then you hear coming from behind you, about 15 feet away, you hear lightning bolts. If you could make a dexterity saving throw, please, and we need Darren to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Can you roll that for me? I'll be right back.
Yes, I can. Not so great. Take it. You save.
Hello.
Devin! Yay! Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Glad to have
Simon's
you.
not.
Who's not?
Simon.
Simon and Darren has just dropped. Tango, you take 9 points. Oh, shoot, not 9 points. 12 points of lightning damage as a lightning bolt crackles through your back. It goes right through Lysandra, and it doesn't seem to affect her. Gets into Darren, and then Kayla needs to make a save. Whew, she just makes it, but Kaylee kind of arches her body to the side. The lightning bolt goes next to her. All right, Simon, you're up.
What happens on a natural 20 again for a death save?
Oh, you. So the order of things would be that you, this round starts, you make your save, you get 1 hit point back, and become conscious on the natural 20 on your death save. And so you would wake up here.
Do I get my turn?
Yes, the death save happens at the beginning of your turn.
Cool. Careful cast fireball on my spot again. So Phalar is safe, and I'm going after these 2 chuckles.
Okay. Go ahead. I want to see if you make your own dex save, if you don't mind. Or do you automatically succeed?
Yeah, no, it's you automatically succeed because I'm careful spelling it.
Okay. I thought you still had to make the save, and then if you make the save, then you take no damage.
No. Let me double check that because that's a good question, but I thought it was automatic. Give me 2 seconds. Here. There we go. Oh, they automatically succeed on the saving throw.
Good stuff. All right.
Oh, okay. And would take no damage if they would normally take half damage. So yeah. Cool.
And then Malachi will take the damage. Drognar just has something happen.
Okay, we're going to just go ahead and drop that fire. 27 fire damage.
And Brother Malachar goes unconscious. Dragnar's still up, though.
Okay. And I'm assuming the aura around Brother Malachar is gone too?
Stays up forever.
Okay,
You can stand up with 15 feet of your movement and then move as you see fit.
He is going to chug a potion of healing. Where did I just see that? Give me 2 seconds. There it is. I'll take that 8 points. And I'm assuming I'll notice my wand's not in my hand.
That is correct. Your wand is not in your hand.
Can I take a free action to look around to see if I can find it real quick?
Make a perception check. DC 12.
The turn order's away. Hold on. Nope.
Not sure.
And then I'm going to move. Gotta go over here.
You have 15 feet of movement because you had to stand up.
Just kidding. I'm going to go right here.
All right, Tango. Back up to you. You just had a fireball shoot out from your belly button. Or excuse me, a lightning bolt.
Stupid mages and your stupid tricks. Eat steel. Yeah.
I will say at this point now, you swing your weapon through and you connect with Lysandra, and your weapon passes through her.
What? Is this like a similar effect that I've seen on Arcus recently?
No. This is weird. You haven't seen this specific magic before. I'll tell you what. Go ahead and make because of who Tango is. Go ahead and make a Arcana check.
Okay. I'm good at those.
I thought you were
Oh no, I'm
to
not.
some degree.
Yeah.
That'll do it. I will tell you what spell she cast. At this point, you recognize what she cast.
Huh. Interesting. Sneaky, clever tricks. I'll find you soon. Don't worry, you'll taste this steel soon enough. I'll step over here and make my second attack, my swing on Kaylin. Oh, come on.
You nick her arm.
That just won't do, so... Action Surge. Action Surge. And swing again.
Go for it. Her AC is less than 19.
Wonderful. $25 damage, and I will attempt to knock her prone with the telekinetic thrust.
20.
What have I come back to?
Saves.
You're about to be coup de grace.
We're still alive, barely. Welcome.
Oh, I need to send you a picture of my backup character.
Okay, she will
I'll get the token ready.
She got a natural 20. This bitch. I think that'll be it for Tango. No bonus actions.
Don't you get one more attack?
I don't.
You did one swing, and you passed through Lysandra. You stopped your attacks there. You moved up to Kalen, did a natural 1. Then you action surged. And I thought you get 2 attacks with your action surge.
Interesting. Okay, hang on. I want to double check that because I thought action surge only. Oh no, it's haste that only allows you to do the 1 additional.
That's correct.
Okay, excellent. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'll swing again.
Okay, the 14 missed, but you her arm again.
Slowly but surely, I will cut you down.
She just kind of looks at you, but you see her focusing back down on Darren laying on the ground, and she's raising up 2 daggers to attempt to stab him. Arcus, you're up. Failures on deck with Darren following.
Oh, Jesus, he just changed everything. So she's about to stab Arcus, the dead guy?
She's about to stab Darren.
Or Darren, rather, sorry.
Yep.
Okay. In that case, we can't have that. So I'll put a wall of ice right through her and shunt her to the side away from Arcus. This way. So a wall of ice like so.
All right, she'll tumble back. You throw up a wall of ice.
And I'm sure she's got evasion, but
That would be correct.
I'll roll it anyway.
Yeah,
it's
that's what
fun.
damage you do. Dice go clickety clack, right?
Okay, so now she's stuck over here with me.
Right. And how big is the ice wall?
I think it's like a 10-foot panels. 10-foot square panels.
So 100 feet?
Yeah. Basically, that's how I read it. Basically the whole map to where the bridge falls apart.
That's way too big.
It's the right idea.
Do you put her on a different side of the wall and leave Tango and Darren over there with the girl?
Yep. If she was going to hit Darren. And then movement. I'll head towards her.
All right. Anything else, Sarkis?
No.
All right, Phalar.
A moment.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, I forgot to roll it.
Vampiric touch 21. Hit.
You're attempting to hit Drognar here? Or Brother Malachor on the ground?
Drop.
21 will hit.
He's still up, right?
Yes, he is.
Is that hitting?
Yep, the 21 hits. Okay. That deals damage to him.
Wonderful. And
And
I'm
I
going
believe you heal some.
to take some of that.
Ouch!
Is he still up?
Yeah. He looks very, very wounded.
Jeez, okay. Well, I don't know that there's much I can do here. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay. I'm going to kick him. That's what I'm going to do.
All right.
My internet's just being a little slow here.
This is the guy from the Austin Powers movie who goes, I'm still alive, but I'm very, very hurt.
Oh shit!
I'll take it.
Uh,
So when I say kick, I actually meant stomp, apparently. So,
what is the graceful move that Phalar performs as they knock out the Drognar?
it really was a stomp, but since Taylor's not particularly tall, it was more like a 10 level. So it's a really good kick in the shin.
All right. Drognar is looking a little woozy, and you reel back, you kick him in the shin really hard. He goes, oh, and his mouth foams up just a little bit, and he falls over.
And to do that hit, I had to use Bardic Inspiration. So Simon, you've got Bardic Inspiration now.
Heck yeah!
Because I don't have the range to give it to Darren, and that's who I would give it to since he's next.
Darren, you are unconscious on the ground as you feel yourself bleeding out. The moment ago, you saw that woman who was in your room over you with two daggers about to plunge them into you. She's been shoved back by a wall of ice. Tango is dangling over you, and a mage that you're not familiar with is just kind of standing there very nonchalant to your side. But you're at 0 hit points. Anything you want to like do in your dying state?
Would you allow me to whisper something to Tango?
Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect.
Okay. But first of all, do you want me to whisper the saving throw to you?
That would be fantastic. Yes.
Okay. Have I succeeded or failed any?
No, this is your first time being completely down.
Oh, let's see it. Okay. I click whisper and automatic. So it should be there.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So he's gonna say, or he's going to, with one hand, take off his family crest that's dangling around his neck. He's gonna just hold it up to Tango. He's gonna say, "Baldoria, if I don't make it, make sure to avenge my father, and make sure to give my gear to the next handsome adventurer that comes your way."
Stop it. You're not dead yet.
Take care of Mr. Fluffy.
Who?
Hoo-hoo!
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hoot hoot.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
The handsome adventurer is gonna be Darren's twin brother.
But yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Kaylin turns towards Arcus, looks at you. As you wish, and she pulls out 2 more daggers, flings them in your direction.
No,
They're
Arcus.
pulled from They're pulled from fresh sheaths. She doesn't move. Again, she kind of sways back and forth a little bit. That was actually, well, they both hit, but she's supposed to have advantage on the two of them, so she's going to attack. I'm going to roll attack 2 more times just to see if she crits. Okay. So with a 19 hit, actually it'd be a 26 and a 26 on Arcus. Okay,
So one of them hits.
One of them hits. All right, so I'm going to take. She's using Witch's Bane on you with her dagger here. So,
What is that? That sounds so cool, DM.
here, I'll show you. Go ahead. Let's start with a DC 18 Constitution saving throw. It is not with advantage. It's against poison. The damage you're about to take as well. Okay, this is Witch's Bane. So I need you now to also make another concentration saving throw as you're affected by the Witch's Bane poison as it seeps into you. It's a disadvantage to maintain concentration of your wall of ice.
Hang on.
Hang on.
I'm gonna use my reaction. I reduce the damage by 4d6. She has to make a con save, or she takes 4d6, and then I'll make my con save. Figured I should reduce the damage before I make the Constitution save.
This is one of the new spells that I didn't know existed. Cool.
I didn't know it was a thing either.
Yeah, this is from the Forgotten thing.
I was looking at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Am I allowed to have it?
We'll go with it for now.
Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's the same 4d6 or not.
We will go with that.
So she takes 15. I reduce the damage by 20.
Okay, so you go from taking 44 to 24 damage.
Yep. And
Wizards, man.
that adds 8 to my ward, so a total of 12 to the ward. So I went from 44 to what? Sorry, DM?
You took 24 points of damage from the dagger.
Yep.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15, with disadvantage to maintain your wall of ice.
24 minus 12 is
12.
12. I am stupid. Okay. So con save for 12.
The con save is based on the poison. It's a DC 15.
Okay. Does my ward absorb? Can my ward absorb that?
No, the ward absorbed the damage you took, but the con save is based on the Witch's Bane poison that's in you. It doesn't have anything to do with the damage you take. It's a straight DC 15.
Okay.
So You'll lose concentration on any spell that you currently have. And keep in mind, you have to make a con save, DC 15, for any spell you try to make over the next 10 minutes.
Okay.
It is her
Is
super
that
hosey
any
wizard stuff.
Is that for any spell he casts, or just spells that require concentration?
Any spell of first level or higher.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's read her Witch's Bane poison. It's the hose. Okay, all that, and Parsnip finally gets to go.
Okay. Um. I cure Simon for 21.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, this Mivalorn's gone.
These two guys are down.
They are down.
But not dead yet.
Well, that's a full move and a heal, so that's it for me.
Okay. Arcus, Tango, do either of you have a perception, passive perception above 18? 18 or above?
17.
No.
Okay. Then you're both welcome to roll your perception check at this point. Okay. Let's see what she does as she tries to do this stealthily. Okay. As she finishes casting her spell, you guys are going to see Lysandra. She was hiding over in the trees close by. Arcus, you recognize that she was using the mislead spell. It's essentially hidden with advantage previously. Her DC was 18 to see her. But she's trying to, as quietly as she can, cast her spell, but she still, is doing the components and so forth. And she holds out her hand, and a small little bead of flame goes and shoots out towards the three of you.
He doesn't have counterspell.
Yeah. It's going to envelop the three of you.
I'd like to burn a reaction.
Of course.
I will use another Zorvital token for energy immunity and be immune to fire damage for the next 10 minutes.
Well, there you go. She doesn't shift it.
Wait. I misread
I think
this.
it would only be psychic,
Yeah.
right? Psychic damage.
Yeah, I just read that. My bad.
Ah, yes. So she does a fireball of 26 damage that engulfs Tango, Darren, and Arcus. Tango, you take half. Arcus, unfortunately, you'll take the full 26. So Tango, you'll take 13. And Tango, you look down and you see just flames trickle over Darren, and that last gasp of breath from his escapes his lungs. Kaylin dodges out of the way of the fireball. With that, Lysandra moves. Now that she is seen. Simon, you're up.
Okay, we would have seen the fireball go off, I'm assuming.
Oh, and probably a lightning bolt too, except you might have been dead at the time or bleeding out.
I was dead at the time, yeah. Give me just a second. "500 feet. Okay. Valar. Nope, wrong one. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. And then from Simon to Valar is exactly 30 feet. Okay, perfect. Simon's going to run up to Valar. Can he look down and grab his wand? Maybe? Please?
Yeah. Go ahead. Perception check DC 5 now. And you can do an object interaction to grab it off of Drognar as he's just kind of, got in his mouth like a reed that somebody would have. Yeah,
Okay.
you see it. It's like dangling out of his mouth.
Gross. I'll grab it, and then I'll grab Valar's hand and just say, "Come with me. We're gonna go we're gonna go check the other boys. Parsnip, are you able to make your way?" Well, good luck. And he's gonna cast Dimension Door.
What?
And bamf me and Phalar all the way over here.
All right. Go ahead and place yourself, and then Valar will know where they can go.
Okay. We'll go right here. Ooh, too far up. And he doesn't have any other bonus actions, so that's all I've got. That's my turn.
All right. Tango, over to you.
Darren, no. What have you done? Step up to Kaylin. Lock eyes with her. With just rage on Tango's face. Why? Why are you trying to wipe out the Agarmar lineage? Doesn't matter, actually. Because you'll not kill another one. And I vow to you in this moment that the Crimson Order will fall. You've just gained the ire of the Emerald Scale. And I will swing.
That definitely hits. She'll use a reaction to kind of roll with the attack, so she'll take a little less. I believe did you use the additional force?
I did, yeah. So I will, try and.
I believe that'll topple her.
Yeah. She's not prone. Give advantage on my second attack.
As you're bringing your next attack, she's just looking at Darren, and she just starts just cackling in his direction. That'll hit. And with that, she stops moving.
Excellent. Plunge it into her, give my sword a little twist. Then I'm going to turn towards the caster. I don't think I can get there. Shoot. Oh, I really wish I could have got there. Oh, wait, I used 5 feet. I gotta back up. I finally reduced to somebody to 0 hit points and could have used heal, but there's nobody in range. So that will be it for Tango.
Okay. You start chasing after Lysandra, who's looking back in your direction. Yeah, Arcus.
Okay. Okay, movement 30 feet. Oh, shit. I'll attempt to cast Misty Step. Okay.
Oh, you attempt to cast Misty Step and it fails. I see what happened. Yes. So you spend the slot for Misty Step, but it does it just the poison kind of a pump of your blood goes surging through you, and you the magic fails you.
Okay. If I can't get there, then I will try to fire bolt her. If
And roll
Roleplaying
it.
will ever catch up. There we go.
12 will go wide.
That'll be turn.
Phalar, you're up.
All right. As far as enemies, what do I see? Because I haven't been paying attention to this side of the map.
Understood. You see Kalen, the Crimson Silence, who has previously tried to kill Darren in his sleep, on the ground, just having a blade twisted into them by Tango. And to the north, running away, is appears to be a mage. They're kind of looking back over their shoulder. That same mage is kind of standing over Darren very nonchalantly right here. And you see a lifeless Darren on the ground.
Well, I mean, I noticed that part. That was And then what's this right here?
Oh, that seems to be a little girl who's just kind of acting like she's being attacked over and over and over again, almost like a programmed illusion. But you can see through her more or less.
Gotcha. All right. In that case, I'm gonna bonus action my healing word for Mr. Darren.
Darren's dead.
Darren's dead. I'm gonna raise his dead. Do that. Where's that spell? 1 hour. Yep, I will do that later. Okay. Firefox keeps trying to put tabs together. Okay. I'm gonna do a moon dance lance, the mage to the north, a DC 16 intelligence save.
Her mind is quite resilient.
Half damage of the 76 there.
All right, she shakes her head just a little bit and looks in your direction. Uh-huh.
And that's it. I'm just gonna hunker by this little road wall bridge thing.
Darren, as you kind of fade from consciousness, you do feel something at this moment. You do feel this strength kind of embracing you. You can't move. It's dark, but right now, at the very least, you've got a little a strange comfort in this something that's holding you in an unwavering fashion.
I like to imagine that he thinks it's maybe like he's going to see his father or maybe the Watcher.
Parsnip, I am guessing you're going to start running over this direction.
Yep, I guess so.
Sorry, Parsnip. I can only take one person.
We'll have Parsnip jumping over this, no problem. You see all the turmoil. You can clear this jump, no problem right now, Parsnip. If you choose to jump over these chasms.
That's so.
Yeah, I mean, your allies are falling. So yeah, you feel in this moment you could get a little oomph in your step.
I'll click my heels and run and jump.
All right. What's your distance when you click your heels? Is it so you can become 60 feet?
80 feet.
80 feet. So yeah, you can go 160 feet this round if you do full movement. Would you want to do anything besides run in that and jump in that direction, Parsnip?
No,
Okay. She's gonna do wild card now. Your position is perfect. She's going to hit you all with this. If everybody could make a wisdom saving throw, please. Baylor, you see pretty lights. Tango chooses to succeed. Arcus, you see pretty lights.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Just a second here.
Can you be charmed? Or you should have advantage against. Oh, you already have it.
I
Yeah.
also have counter charm. I don't know how many people I can reach next step. So give me just a second.
She'll need to make a save too.
Who does?
She does.
Okay, so who all failed on that one?
No, Arcus failed.
Are you saying the spellcaster needs to make the save there, Barstep?
Yep.
Why?
I have Beguiling Twist. And whenever anybody within 120 feet of me makes a charm save, I can make the person who casts that spell also make a charm save.
Okay, I love it.
Also, I'm using my counter charm. Arcus, you get to re-roll, and you have to take the new roll.
Okay. First, you just reach out and you throw their spell right back in them. Do you want them to be charmed by you or frightened by you?
Let's go with charm.
Okay, they try to charm you all. Every one of you seems to succeed, except like does Phalar succeed?
It does not succeed. I used the counter charm on Arcus instead.
Okay, so all of you succeed, but Phalar seems to be absolutely charmed by Lysandra, and Lysandra seems to be absolutely charmed by Parsnip. That's hilarious. They just
I love triangle.
I'm rubber and you're glue.
They stop running and sit there and just kind of stare. Simon.
Okay. We're dropping her, right?
I've been waiting forever to use that.
Oh, for sure, man. That's awesome.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's do it this way. Is she just went and she's stuck with Parsnip's charm. You guys have a moment to move as one. It's a wizard. She's low on spells. I would assume you guys are going to gang up on her this round. As a group, how do you want to gang up on Lysandra?
I'm going to use my innate sorcery to get advantage and just pump her full of sorcerers, or not sorcerers, of scorching rays. But I want them to be thunder damage because I want them to echo when they hit her.
Guys, leave her alone.
Stay out of this.
Give Phalar a smack on your way by, Parsnip.
All right, so Simon gears up. He's ready to hurl bolts of thunder. Arcus, what would you want to do at this moment?
I mean, I'm going to attempt to cone a cold, but I'll have to make a save.
No, that's fine. This is more of a narrative moment at the moment. All right, Tango. She seems to kind of stop in her tracks and be a bit confused. Everyone's gearing up, ready to attack. What is it you'd want to do?
I am ending her life, full on leaping forward with a heavy swing, fueled with a psionic strike.
All right, and Parsnip, she's looking at you. She's looking right in your eyes with just a little bit of joy, and her face slowly turns to horror as she realizes that the emerald scale is descending upon her. She's looking at you at these last moments of her life. The love of her life for these fleeting moments is right there. Parsnip, are you adding to this?
I'm gonna give her a wink and blow her a kiss.
Guys, I told no.
Phalar cries for mercy for Lysandra, seeing this beautiful creature being taken down. Parsnip distracts her with his eyes, his face. And with that, Simon hurls bolts of thunder out towards her. They merges with Simon's cone of cold. They swirl together and impact them as Tango is leaping forward, psionically throwing himself towards her, stabbing straight through her at the last moment. And her eyes locked on Parsnip for that last moment before they slowly close, and she collapses and slides off of Tango's sword.
She was a bitch.
We're gonna kill these guys, right? Like, we're not letting them come back. We're actually gonna I know we've knocked a few of them out, but we're going to end them, right?
100%.
I mean, isn't this a place where we have to let one of them live or something? Or
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna go start playing the slowest, saddest song for the next hour next to Darren.
Can you?
If we're out.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna have a wake for him and then revive him.
Well, it's the blood violin, so I figure I got to play for an hour since that's the casting time.
Oh, I didn't know it was an hour. Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I checked. I was like, holy crap.
It's the Raise Dead spell, right? Not Revivify, but Raise Dead.
Raise Dead, yeah. Yeah, 1 hour touch.
Simon's gonna make his way slowly back over towards these two to finish the job and also loot their bodies.
No, Simon's going to wait for a minute.
Oh, okay. Simon's waiting for a minute.
You begin playing your song, Phalar. And you all look around you, and you seem to see darkness closing in from all sides. As darkness is getting closer and closer. Just before it reaches you, 100 feet out or so, it zooms in quickly and then explodes out from around you. Once the darkness recedes, you find yourself standing on top of this stone surface with, you swear it's glowing blood, lava, you're not sure. But you look down and you stand on it, it's solid. And not everyone had seen him previously, but you look in front of you and this 12, 15-foot tall man stands there. Arcus, you and Parsnip recognize him, this bearded gentleman wearing this quote unquote cool looking robe. In his hand, he's got this giant katana. It's got blades coming out of both ends of it. And he's just looking at you all with Puss in Boots eyes, like he's just so happy.
Who the hell are you?
Congratulations, guys. That was great. That was great. Oh, we'll get your friend up. We'll get your friend up. Don't worry. Hi, I'm Fatheris. Hello, welcome. You guys have succeeded with the adventure, the squared adventure. So you have to be rewarded. I'm going to reward you. And you see him glance over to this figure who's standing over to the side quietly. This robed figure. It is just straight up the Grim Reaper. Just the Grim Reaper. Just chilling. And he glances over at him for just a second, and you see the Reaper nod ever so slightly. And Fatheris looks back towards you all. So, how was it? It was good, right?
A friend is dead, man.
The worst day of my life.
We can help with that. He looks over to the guy in the corner. We can help with that, right? And you see the robed figures, kind of their shoulders slump. Their body language isn't hidden in regard at all. They seem annoyed, and they hold their hand out, and you see this kind of crimson energy fly out from it and over into Phalar's instrument.
Bye.
He doesn't say anything, but he kind of rolls his hand towards you, kind of indicating to do something.
I'll start playing it.
You start playing the sound, and you feel the magic come from the violin into your bow and into your hand. And the time, this slow dirge that you would need to play just seems to all swirl together at once as the magic coalesces. You feel that the spell completes right at the end of you playing that first note. I assume you finished casting the spell on Darren.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Darren, if you so choose, your soul feels a tug. That embrace that you have, that feeling that you have, it's still there, but at the same time, you feel a strong a strong hand on your shoulder, kind of lifting you gently, not forcing you, but it's offering you the option to break from this embrace and move back towards the material body of yours.
Right now, does Darren see like anything, or is it more like feeling?
It's mostly feeling at the moment.
Okay. So at first, he doesn't want to let go of whatever this is, but I think as Phalar's magic takes over, Darren slowly kind of like his mind goes back to his friends and the job that he still has to do, and he chooses to accept Phalar's help.
With that, Phalar, you feel the magic going into Darren. A swell of energy, and it just kind of rushes towards him. This looks like streams of blood almost from the violin into Darren. And After just the briefest of moments, this purple energy pours out from his eyes, and Darren, you are revived with 1 hit point.
He lets out a big gasp, like like he gasps for breath, and he just kind of sits up. He doesn't stand up. He's just sitting up, looking around. He looks really confused for a moment.
I've got you.
Simon barrel tackles him and hugs him.
Where are we? Did we all die?
No, but we killed our old maid.
Then
We're still alive.
who
Well,
are they?
we don't know if we're still alive, but we did. We're not dead.
They definitely are dead.
I'm
Well,
so
they're
confused right
unconscious.
now.
We didn't kill all of them.
Yay, adventure squared.
You all see Fatheris kind of look down at Parsnip, and he's got this like knowing smirk as he looks at him and nods at him. I have been waiting for so long to be able to do that. It's great. So, Renault's right. You guys did it. You get the reward. Yeah.
Sure. What's our reward?
It's like, oh, this is great. You get the Weavers. And he has this again. This god's got this weird looking like face that he makes when he does this. Like you should know what he means when he says this.
Can I make a history check or an arcana check? Do we know what this is?
It doesn't strike a bell. Oh, Weavers. Okay, hold on. Okay. Haven't used these guys in so long. He kind of just holds his hands out. All right, come on. You guys, you see this swirling vortex around this kind of floating plateau, and out of this vortex, kind of coming into your field of vision, piercing through this darkness, you see these huge arms that just kind of come in slowly, and they're these old withered hands that just kind of hang there, each in a robe. The size of these is colossal. You're not sure if it's an illusion, if it's actually something that big, but these huge hands come out, and they just kind of drape there. And he points up to them and turns back towards you guys. See? It's kind of weird too, as he looks at most of you. All of a sudden, one of his eyes kind of shoots over and looks at Parsnip for a second, and shoots back over towards the group. It's kind of unnerving. It seems to be involuntary, but it sort of happens.
Wait, just one eye?
Yeah, just one of them.
Like Bob? Okay.
These guys are from the old world.
What's the old world?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Okay. So, this guy here, he points to the one that's in red. All right, that's the Soul Weaver. And I think we've got the one for that, right? Yes. He looks back over to the rope guy. The rope guy doesn't respond. He goes, okay. So what he's going to do is he's going to touch each of your souls. So if you want to, if you ever die, you could come here and you can challenge death to come back to life. It's a rare gift.
Oh.
Yes, please.
Even if our body is completely destroyed by like a disintegrate spell?
Oh, they got the good stuff. Okay, yeah. So everybody agree? Yeah, that's good, right? Yep. Yeah. Huh?
Okay, and what's the other one?
Well, slow down. This is a big deal, right?
I think we're just kind of in shock. But yeah, this is a huge deal.
I forget. People don't do this very often.
Puts a hand on Simon's shoulder. Don't die, buddy.
Listen, I've already done it once. Not a big fan. No offense, Mr. Death.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead. So you see the one set of arms in the red robe kind of begin to move about a little bit, and this kind of red, wispy line appears out of each of your chests as they kind of move up towards his hands, and they start swirling them around. You do all notice all of your little strands. They look about the same, except for Parsnips is definitely a little bit thicker. And you look along it and you see a knot in Parsnip's line that he's got, and the two hands kind of weave together as little threads kind of go down from their sleeve and wrap around each of your threads, and now each of you get a knot formed on it, and a second one for Parsnip. With that, the hands kind of stop moving and slowly retract, and those little wispy lines just vanish from you. Pretty cool, huh?
I heard of the red string of fate, but wow.
Nice.
Okay, now, okay, okay. So the other one, that's the Life Weaver. The red one, he affects your soul. The black one, he affects your body. How can they weave you in a minor way?
What does that mean exactly?
Oh,
Like,
okay. So, like one time, somebody wanted to be able to jump really good, so the Life Weaver weaved their legs a little bit, and their knees turned backwards, and now they could jump a little bit further. Of course, another one did ask for 4 arms so that they could be more effective in combat, and the Weaver gave them 4 arms, but 2 of their feet became arms, so they had 4 arms, but no legs, and they were doing handstands all the time. But we'll make sure that doesn't happen to you. Just don't go crazy and ask for something crazy. But they can do stuff to you.
so like if I wanted claws to be better at climbing, I could get claws to be better at climbing?
Exactly. Do you want claws?
I mean, I don't know. This is a big life-altering change.
Life of an adventurer is what as you should expect this.
Yeah. DM question. This isn't like an opportunity to get like vision and magical darkness, is it?
Not that far. If you wanted to it's think of something that could be a natural something, and that you could do. You couldn't get devil's sight, but if you couldn't see in the darkness, and you're like, I really like to be able to see better, you could have eyes adjusted in such a way that you would have dark vision, but you're not going to get, magic.
Okay. Could I get something to increase my dark vision?
Like to kind of go from like 60 feet to 120 feet.
Yeah.
That's certainly within the realm of possibilities.
Okay. And now I know why you asked that question in Discord. Oh, biscuits. I should have thought of that.
It all comes together.
After Phatheris is kind of watching you all. He's kind of like moving his head up and down a little bit, kind of like expectantly, like he's surprised you guys haven't blurted things out already. That you catch that these guys, they don't hide their emotions one bit. It's kind of almost an eerie feeling with these. And then all of a sudden it's like he remembers something, and he points over to Parsnip and goes, "This is not a wish," as he points to him.
Well, that's good.
So are we just describing what the change or what we're looking at?
I'm sorry, I missed what you said.
What are we? What specifically are we describing?
You have the option to do something not within the standard rules, to say that you want your body to be a certain way. Like I said, you could say you want to jump better and get odd legs there, or if you wanted to run faster, maybe your legs grow by 6 inches and now you can go 5 feet faster per round, that sort of thing. So you get a minor mechanical benefit that in any way, shape, or form makes sense by having like a small physical alteration to you.
So the
If you
physical
don't mind
alteration
having four hands
that
and
I
no
want to
feet.
do is to be able to play the violin without the whip string. And
I'm sorry, Phalo, you're breaking up a lot.
damn it! Let me switch to my phone. 1 sec. You go ahead. Parsnip, I think you were saying something. So go ahead while I pick my sound.
Oh, I just said as long as you don't mind having four hands and no feet.
I noticed that Parsnip. I noticed that you had a knot in your string already, and I don't want to pry, but is this how you're a gnome, but also have horns? Is this part?
I have
You know
horns
what?
because I'm part Fae.
Okay.
What's up?
We covered this already.
Yeah, we did. I, I want to be able to get out of danger quickly. Is there a way that I could be a little bit more lithe and evade opportunity, like tax of opportunity? Would that be something I could do?
So if you're getting yourself out of a sticky situation, you are maybe a little less prone to be smushed, you're saying?
Maybe? I'm trying to figure out, because, like, there's so many options open to me, and I don't know what would be best, but yeah. I guess a little harder to hit? No, that's not fair.
If you want to make it so that it's harder to hit you with an opportunity attack, certainly possible. You're not going to get like a static AC boost out of this.
Yeah, that's not what I want. It's that or like asking for like an extra digit to be more dexterous with tools. Like, because that's kind of cool. Yeah, I think Simon would go for the weird. I think he'd want like longer fingers to be more dexterous with, or like more nimble using just tools that he's proficient in. Like lockpicking tools and stuff like that. Well, he's already proficient in that though.
While Simon's thinking, anybody have anything that sounds interesting? I think Phalar had an idea.
I did, but I'm trying to think. So I'd like to be able to play the violin better, but I'm trying to figure out what that would mechanically equate to that would make sense. So that's kind of where
Extra
I'm.
fingers.
Well, yeah, like my fingers can now play the violin without the string or the bow. I mean, right? So that would be fantastic, but I don't know what it would get me other than hands that can play a violin.
Yeah, the intent is to get some minor benefit to it. So if you've already got like a situation where you have high performance and you're have advantage,
Yeah, that's what I'm looking.
I can't make you better.
But Taylor wants to be better at sleight of hand. so that they can continue their petty theft that they occasionally remember to do when they're in town.
All right, that's easy enough. Are you currently proficient with sleight of hand?
I am regularly not bard proficient, yes.
Okay. Are you looking for sleight of hand expertise, or are you looking for sleight of hand advantage in this case?
I'm thinking maybe advantage when like coupled with performance. Since I'm normally trying to steal things while I'm performing at a pub.
Okay. All right. You've got various levels of things you can do. You get to make some choices here. You could have things like, say, your shoulders, elbows, wrists all become double jointed, so your arms move in slightly unexpected and unusual ways. You could do what Simon suggested, get an extra digit on each one of your fingers, simply making your arms longer. Anything along those lines. Or maybe you become incredibly dexterous with your toes and you use your toes to steal while performing with your hands. Kind of think about what you'd like in those regards, but this is what they can do.
Gotcha. I will think about that.
I think I would like my ram's horns to be like a little thicker and closer to my ears. Looking for, say, advantage on hearing perception.
Okay. Are you currently proficient with perception?
No.
Um,
Hang on. Let me double check. No.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Now, it wouldn't just be flat perception advantage. Perception and a couple others are like those like top tier skills. So you can definitely get advantage, or probably advantage is better. Advantage on audio based perception checks. So if you're like looking for something,
like funnel noise into my ears, kind of.
yeah. But when it comes to hearing things, like there's goggles of the Eagles that give you advantage on perception, but it's only if it's something you can see. So this would be advantage on something that you could hear. That's definitely possible.
Sure.
Okay. Arcus seems to kind of come to what he would like, and you see these two large arms just kind of go over this arena and dangle down, and they flex back and forth just a little bit, and slowly you see these little like dark gray black lines, almost like something you would expect from a puppeteer, start to form between the fingers as they slowly move above Arcus and kind of connect down to him. And in a flash, they seem to all kind of connect to the fingers to him, and then begin to move the hands back and forth, almost like a maestro would, as those strands begin to kind of weave together. And as they do, you look over at Arcus, you don't really feel anything. It's not painful at all. You can just kind of tell by something pushing against your hair, maybe, as you will see his horns slowly kind of move downwards ever so slightly, just the backs of them cupping around his ears. A few seconds goes by, and it's done. Just as you asked, Arcus, you have advantage on any perception check that has to do with hearing.
Taylor's going to go with the extra digit so that they can play in unusual ways and deal better.
Okay. Similar effect. The hands kind of move over to Phalar. They begin weaving about. Lines form. They almost as like they're conducting a symphony above you, and you kind of just watch as your hand and you see them just slowly growing out. It's an additional, almost like another pinky forms on the side of your arm. It just grows out for a second. You don't feel anything. You don't feel anything until finally they stop and the threads seem to vanish. And now you have full feeling, full control of the sixth digit on each of your hands.
Fantastic.
If I wanted to be harder to hit when disengaging, what would that look like physically?
Disengaging, things can't attack you when you're disengaging. So if it's purely around opportunity attacks,
Yeah.
you've got plenty of options. But one maybe is that as you start to, run away, your body just can't help but produce just a little tiny bit of something, a little mucusy or whatever, and things could slip off that mucus, and so maybe they have disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you when you're running away. Something along those lines, or feel free to think of something.
No, I can't get smaller. It'll disappear. I actually might do the extra digit like Phalar because I am not proficient in sleight of hand, and I would like to start stealing stuff. Because I've just been very lucky so far, and that's not gonna last.
A similar motion comes over to little Simon. Begin weaving above you. Little strands form. You watch down in your hands as these new little purple digits begin to form. For a moment, they come out, and when the strands vanish, you feel them there for the first time. It's like they've always been a part of you. You get just straight proficiency in sleight of hand.
Heck yeah! I walk over to Phalar and be like, "Extra digit, buddies!" And I'll hold out my pinky to do a pink. I don't know, pink, not pinky promise, but whatever.
I high five. I high six it. Damn it.
Yeah, high six.
High six.
I mean, I know we don't have like an extra. Well, you know what? It's fine. I'm excited.
Me too. It's gonna be fun.
I like how Arcus is like, I want survivability and be able to find stuff. And we're like, we want to steal.
The tall gentleman kind of looks down at those of you that haven't spoken. So, anything else for your amazing deeds? Taking on my challenge stuff? This is probably like a once in adventurer's life chance.
You mean you're not going to do the D squared with us ever again?
Maybe. I mean, I was kind of excited for this one. So
I mean, it was hard. You did a good job. I don't know what you did, but like what we just survived was really difficult.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, it was real simple, right? Right. So Darren had this wizard and this assassin person that were waiting, and they were going to try to kill him and lure him out, right? Right. And so you're like, God of Adventure, help us with this. And I'm like, okay, here's a guy that swings an axe for you. And then you brought him along. And you're like, make it more fun. I'm like, oh, okay. So they really this whole time also had a guy that was very much designed to kill Darren. In he does like a iniquity cleric. He was there. He just happened to be there too. Then, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're the ones that took me out twice. Like they knocked me unconscious, and I will say it was nice burning that other one up.
You were conscious for several rounds there, but yes, you got stabbed a bit. The dog was an illusion. You were aware of the things that were going on.
I just mean it was like really surprising.
A lot happened really fast.
Yeah. Is there something where I don't know where maybe Heron would be able to do some calculus in his head to maybe once in a while have the shield return to him instead of using a bonus action? I don't know. I can't really think of anything else.
Uh,
I don't know if you guys could help me out, think of something, because I don't know.
Maybe your arms get a little longer, so it's easier to catch it when it rebounds.
Okay, yeah, that'd be kind of cool too.
if that's what you're looking for, yeah.
Ooh, or DM, or also, what about maybe having his wings become a little bit longer to where if there's I don't know if there's an AoE spell and there's a friendly next to him, he gets his advantage on the saving throw and the friend gets advantage as he's kind of covering them with wings or something like that.
I think both of those are possible. Yeah, if you want to give yourself disadvantage on a spell and give another person advantage, you can. That certainly sounds doable. And if you wanted to do something like proficiency bonus per long rest, that you just to automatically have your shield return to you, both of those I think would be quite doable.
Okay. Go ahead and do the slightly longer and wider wings to kind of help protect his friends a little bit more.
All right. The Weaver moves over towards Darren and it takes its hands and puts them kind of close together and suddenly pulls them apart. And you feel your wings forcibly pulled out from you. And right now they're still kind of this black feathered wings. And the hands just stop for a moment. And then Fetheris just looks up at them, looks back down at you. Do you want? Apparently, those are your normal wings. Do you want that to be normaled, or to stay like this? When they change them, they might get stuck like that.
He's gonna look up and around. He's gonna say, "Do you know what that is? What caused it? Do you know what's going on?"
Well, yeah, it's really close. Not right here, but close to you, close to you all. Just don't spoil the adventure. But you could have it removed. It would be fine. But trust me, you'll find out soon.
He will. Man, I don't know.
Vithers looks up to the hands for a second, then looks back towards you. I can tell you this. Yeah. So you're turning into a goose.
No, not those fiends. I don't want to turn into a goose.
Okay, we can help you with that.
Please.
He looks up and he kind of nods. You see the fingers kind of flex into balls for a second as the wings are pulled out, and it's like the feathers just peel off of it, off of each of your wings. And once again, Darren has his shining golden wings appearing behind him. And with the feathers kind of dispersed off to the sides and kind of slowly trickling down to the ground and disintegrating before they ever touch. The hands kind of just flex a little more, as if like pulling, and the wings grow a little more and a little more until each one sits about 10 feet out from you. So you've got a wingspan that stretches out nearly 20 feet. You'll have a 10-foot range to use it, though. So if you have an ally within 10 feet of you, and you wish to basically give yourself disadvantage to give them advantage on a save, you can do that. We'll give it a specific number of times a day, probably something like. Actually, it's whenever you have them out. So because you have a limited use of the wings as it is. So whenever they're out, you'll be able to do this.
Okay. I think it's once per day. So yeah, that'll work.
But you'll be able to use it multiple times per day. But it will take your reaction to do so. So it's only once per round.
Cool. Sounds good.
Right. He looks to Parsnip and Tango.
There.
Okay. He nods. Hold on. Would you prefer a harder attack that you can use less often, or not quite as hard that you can use all the time?
How do you mean not quite as often?
Let's see. You could use it. You would have like a limitation on it, as in you would have to move a certain amount, and you could get to do it once. It would be an action to essentially use your horns, or you could make it so that the horns are an attack. In other words, move and make an attack. Essentially, you'd have a gore attack. So that would be the action. Or you can make them into actual weapons. So if you wanted to, if you have 2 attacks, you could do attack and attack.
Let's go with the gore.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you mentioned the gore, and but there's kind of chuckles and nods a little bit. The hands move over and they start working on Parsnip. You feel with the conclusion of their weaving, your legs get just a little bit beefier, a little bit stronger. Your horns thicken up a little bit and come to a little bit of a sharper tip to them. Their angle is ever so slightly different, very much similar to a minotaur's horns. Yeah, so these will be a melee attack roll, 5-foot reach. We'll figure out if we're going to use strength or dex on it. Probably either. And as long as you move 10 feet or more, you can move up to 10 feet. You have to move at least 10 feet, make the attack. And you'll do 4d6 plus your modifier for it. So you essentially have a Minotaur's gore. Put this one in chat for you as you get a little attack. With that, it looks down at Tango.
Yeah, Tango will step forward. He's got a look of uncertainty and anger's not the right word. Distrust. As he looks up at Phtharsis.
Phtharis.
Phtharis. He's going to look at him and say, I just want to know why. Why do you sit here in this barren landscape, surrounded by the blood of the nameless, offering challenges to adventurers?
This is his arena, and he points over to Death. This is his place. This isn't mine. My place is grandiose. There's people singing. It's epic.
Right. Have you been immortal for so long that you have forgotten that there is beauty in death?
I just focus on the adventure, right? The adventure is sometimes life, sometimes death. Most adventurers die in adventuring early on, right? That's normal.
Is that why you two were so close?
Who? Me, and him?
Well, I mean, yeah, we're in his place, and you're here with him.
Oh, okay. Hold on. He kind of like squats down. Yeah, maybe you don't know, but he's the gatekeeper for us to be able to interact with you guys. So I have to use his place.
Unless you use an avatar, right?
But yeah, but I mean, I mean, the avatar can't pull out the weavers.
Because we've met someone who used to be a god before. But I will say he was a bit different than you two.
Less epic, I know.
He was cool in his own way. Sorry, Tango, I distracted. I got distracted.
It's okay, Simon.
Don't you want to have an adventure and a challenge? Isn't that why you're doing this?
No. I do this because I am strong enough and brave enough to stand up against the evils that threaten the entire world, that threaten the people that can't stand up for themselves. I don't really want to go headfirst into extra tough challenges without knowing that I'm risking everything for someone else. I'm going to deny your gift.
Okay, if you want. But I think, and he says at the end of him saying, I think, he starts mouthing, and it seems like he's lecturing you, but no sound seems to be coming out of his mouth. He doesn't seem to recognize the fact that no sound is coming out of his mouth. After about 30 seconds, it's really starting to look a bit ridiculous.
Are you saying something?
looks a little surprised you said that, and you believe he's saying something along the lines of, "Why aren't you listening to me?" As he's just going on and on, his arms are flailing about, and he starts pointing at you, and now he's starting to look like he's a little bit angry, and he's just sort of talking to the world, talking down to you, and again, he's completely silent at the moment.
All right, dude.
I don't see. So if I don't see the death guy on the map, I don't see him, right?
But you guys can see him. Can you guys not see him?
I can't now if I move this way. Okay. Is he doing something? Did he make him silent?
You get the feeling that if he wanted to do that, he wouldn't need to make a motion for you to see it.
That's a good point.
After like a minute of what seems to be him lecturing you, he finally just lets out a bunch of air, and he starts changing the topic. And you can hear him again. Well, if you don't want it, okay. So, are you guys ready to go back? Yes. 3, 2. Oh, and he takes a big step over here, and he looks down at Arcus. He's like, okay, so I can't like see the future and stuff, but if I see like a cat about to pounce on a toy, I can tell what it's going to do, right? So my recommendation to you is just go limp and go with it. It'll be over very soon. Okay? Okay. And 3, 2, 1. And he kind of just holds his hand out, and the swirls around you come rushing in, and you leave Death's Arena. Arcus, I don't have the right image for this at the moment, but something happens as soon as you guys come out. You find yourselves back to where you were, Darren. You're healed. You guys didn't really rest up. You all see Arcus kind of over to the side here, and out of a brush from nearby, you see a creature jump out of the bushes. This creature is roughly the size of that Middlelorn illusion that was there, but this is blue, lithe, long tail, reminds you of a wolf slightly. The end of its tail looks like that of a hammer. And you see it jump out, pounce down on Arcus, and it catches him in his jaw. Arcus, immediately you feel yourself unable to cast any spells. The beast, as fast as it grabs Arcus, turns and starts booking it into the forest that's not far away. And that's where we'll leave it till next time.
Hi, Arcus.
Hi, buddy. It was good knowing you. I can't wait for your twin brother.
Bye.
Go limp.
Oh,
Go.
come on. What did I miss?
You missed Tango telling off the god of adventure, and then you also missed Arcus getting kidnapped. Arcus napped?
He got Arcus napped. Yeah, that's for sure.
What happened?
We don't really know, to be honest.
Someone just came out of nowhere, took Arcus, and ran.
It's fine.
You saw this. The creature that came out was roughly the size of that dog illusion, nearly the size of an elephant. This blue, furred, you see fur and skin kind of creature, slightly reminds you of a wolf. Very long tail that has like a ball towards the end of it that looks like it could hit you with it. It jumped out, grabbed Arcus, turned, and dashed away.
That's so funny to me.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
That's it. That's the end of Arcus who just got eaten.
Well, guys, good job on finding the guys. I I expected more to actually drop from them. I thought they were a pretty tough challenge.
They were very
Yeah.
tough.
They were very tough.
Yeah, that was tough.
Don't sit there and think you didn't do a good job. You did a very good job.
Yeah, just because we survived, that's what we do somehow.
Okay, all right, well, you guys did very good. This was, again, a little bit of fun for me. This takes me down back to my memory lanes when we were a little more fantastical in the games that we played. But yes, the God of Adventure can always make an adventure harder and will oftentimes reward for that. But, not every adventure.